Hello and welcome to Hard Line Rugby, the channel focusing on rugby union in the Americas. The final round of the regular season featured a mix of games. Some were dead rubbers, and one was for the final playoff spot, while another was for a preview of a conference final. This is the review of Major League Rugby 2021 Round 18. On Thursday night, Houston travelled to Seattle to end the season in the reverse fixture of each team's first match of 2021. Kat Roche made history as she became the first female referee to lead an MLR match. The Seawolves got the scoring started with a try from Victor Comtat. Seattle got a second when Rhino Herbs powered over the Sabercats try line. When Apisai Teyavuka was yellow carded for a knee to the chest, Seattle took the man advantage as Samu Manoa pushed over for the try. Early in the second half, Victor Comtat tackled Nick Boyer off the ball and went to the sin bin for 10 minutes. Now with the man advantage, Houston made it count as they used the driving maul to get Adrian Boyerson over for the visitors' first try. However, Seattle rallied again, and even a man down, James Malcolm was able to get over for the bonus point try. The Sabercats tried to go for the line-out, but it was brought down illegally. Jeremy Lynette took the penalty quickly and blitzed over for the try. The Seawolves responded when Sitiveni Tamaivena collected a difficult pass to race over for a 7-pointer. When Seattle gave away a penalty, Nick Boyer took it quickly, eventually reaching a racing Paula Balacana, who crossed the line for the try. With 5 minutes left of both team seasons, J.P. Smith chipped the ball inside as Devereaux Ferris scored the final try of the game. The Sabercats tried to spring a comeback but couldn't surpass the might of the Seawolves. Both teams look to 2022, new coaching setups, and their upcoming picks in the new MLR draft. New York welcomed New Orleans to Belton Stadium, with both teams in a crunch to make the final slot in the playoffs. The Gold's Carl Meyer scored the first try as his team needed to do the most work. The Roosters soon struck back when Ben Manasseh raced over for a 7-pointer. At the 20-minute mark, Kara Pryor was yellow carded and out for 10 minutes. Despite this, New York went again and Samu Tawaki got his team's second try. Just as Pryor was about to return, Apanisa Thakabalavi made a no-arms tackle and was removed for 10 minutes. Pat O'Toole spotted the gap from the ruck and raced over for another 7-pointer for Nola. After a small skirmish, Nola's Juan Capiello was sin-binned. New York's Pryor had thrown a punch and received a direct red card. His team would be down a player for 20 minutes and Pryor would not return. In the second half, a wayward pass out to Hanko Germishes allowed him to dot down for the home side's third try of the match. Nola struck back as the ball passed out to the wing and Julian Dominguez crossed over and down for his side's third try. After the final hydration break, Ben Foden sniped a short pass to race over for the fourth try and the bonus point for Rooney. 10 minutes before the end, Nola was able to push again as Monai Tonga Uea got the ball on the whitewash. A Dan Hollinshead penalty kept the hosts ahead before the final score of the game would come from Joeli Tikoisuva running onto the ball and crossing over for the 7-pointer and taking the lead at the death. Although the Gold won the match, the bonus point for Rooney secured their place in the Eastern Conference Final. A spirited showing this season from the boys from the Bayou, but their season now comes to an end. Austin flew into the nation's capital as DC looked to retain the Cuisine Solutions Cup for another year. The Gilgronis made the first points of the match, with Dominic Alina collecting a missed pass and avoiding the tacklers to get the try. Old Glory soon responded when, after making a break, the ball was passed to Jason Robertson, who scored the try. The AG struck back when the driving maul from the line-out got Mac Mason over. With Austin's David still in the sin bin, DC used the man advantage when the ball was passed out to the wing, and DeMonte Noble scored for his side. When DC's scrum was broken down illegally, referee Scott Green had had enough and awarded DC a penalty try. Back from the sheds, the momentum was firmly with the home side as Mungo Mason used his soccer skills to kick the ball into Austin's try zone before pouncing down for the bonus point try. With 25 minutes to go, Austin produced a sneaky play. They kicked the penalty cross-field into the safe hands of Roderick Waters and secured the try. A Mac Mason penalty would be the final score of the game. Old Glory will hold on to the Cuisine Solutions Cup until 2022. Although Austin fell short today, they have come along significantly this season. With both teams set to face in the Western Conference Final, Utah hosted LA, with both sides looking to gain an advantage. The visitors got on the scoreboard first, as Adam Channel was able to race down the wing for the first try to the Giltinis. The Warriors responded soon enough as they used the pick and go to get to LA's try line, with Aston Fortuin being the one to score. Utah followed it up with another score as Yuri Van Vuren collected the ball from the scrum and muscled over for the try. A few minutes later, Utah got their third as Mika Baska collected the offload to score a try in the corner. Before the halftime whistle, LA got back into the match when a cross-field kick bounced back into the hands of Ryan James, who sprinted over for the try. Yet the Warriors struck back before the break, when Sama Malolo broke off for the bonus point try. After the break, Channel got his second of the match as he sprinted to score in the corner. Utah looked to make amends, and with the driving maul, Malolo was able to score his second try. 2 minutes later, LA retaliated as Christian Rodriguez collected the offload and scored the try. With 15 minutes left to go, it looked to be a disaster for the Warriors as Fraser Hurst stamped on an LA player's head. He was red-carded, and Utah would be down to 14 for the remainder of the game. The Giltinis took advantage, and it resulted in Serupupeli Vularica scoring the try to gain the lead. However, the stage was set for a last-minute comeback, and Utah were in their dominion. When the driving maul was brought down, Mikey Teo sniped over for the try and the win. It's the Warriors who have the momentum for the playoffs. However, LA will be the ones with home advantage. Who will be the best in the West? We shall find out this coming Sunday. Atlanta became the first visiting team to Veterans Memorial Stadium, as New England's last game of 2021 would be their first at the new ground. Using the pick and go, the Free Jacks got close to ATL's try line until Wian Conradre got over for the first try. Atlanta got back 10 minutes later when Ross Deacon was able to fend off the tackler and score the try for the visitors. New England responded soon enough as Peter Janssen peeled off from the maul to score in the corner. A penalty from Bowden Walker extended the home side's lead. With the clock in the red for half-time, Walker kicked cross-field into the hands of Tudraki Samu who scored the try. The second half went the way of the visitors. After Conradre was sin-binned, Atlanta used the advantage and got Jeremy Misalego over for the try. After Conradi returned, Samu Vodre hit a high tackle on an ATL player and went off for 10 minutes. The extra man paid dividends as the visitors got another try through Ross Nell. New England held off Atlanta to the end. The Free Jacks broke ground with a victory over the top team in the East. The Rattlers will be disappointed to not come away with a win, but their sights now turn to their first ever playoff appearance.
He has come to Houston. He will be the director of rugby for the SaberCats. A massive pickup there for JT Onyet into his side in Space City. Futi outside, Smith. A kick through, able to find Ferris, and Ferris across for the try. What a try from Seattle.
Did I say try of the week with the last one? There's another one. I know it's early days, but what a try. One of the best you'll see this season. It had everything. I love the double dummy, the fake from Futi, just held up that ball perfectly. It was like a training drill. And then the kick. The reinforcements coming in for Seattle, just blue jerseys everywhere.
And that is it for the regular season. The conference finals are this weekend, with LA versus Utah in the West and Atlanta versus New York in the East. What was your favourite match of round 18? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification to stay up to date on all the videos for Hard Line Rugby. As always, my name is Stuart, and thanks for watching.